Hey guys, it's Kaos here, and today I will be doing a analysis of Team No Name against the Papagers, which are currently live playing in the Risen Rampage Open, and we're on about like a 5 minute delay, and so I'm going to be reviewing it live. Here we go. We can fast forward in the early bits just to see how they set up their invades or counter invades. So it's going to be Team No Name or TNN on blue side, and the Papagers or TPG on red side. So it looks like both teams are invading each other's reds. They do have vision, so they know blue knows that red's invading, and then blue responds by trying to protect it rather than trade. Syndra sees him coming. They back out. Jarvan drops a flag on him. Blitz gets a decent hook. And they get some damage off on Malzahar, but nothing too much happened. Malzahar makes the back, yep. That might put him a little bit behind on XP in lane. Both junglers starting bot side. So while we're waiting for the game to really start going, we're going to go over the team comps. In the top lane, yeah, Malphite versus Irelia, Syndra versus Malzahar, Hecarim versus Jarvan, and then Blitz Ez bot lane, Sivir, Morgana. So on the right team or red team, they're going for more looks like a team fight based comp with Malphite J4 with also decent pick potential with Ezreal, Blitz, and Syndra. And then on the left side, they're going for more, looks like more so of a pick comp than anything else. Their team fight isn't really that good, but with Morgana's Snare and Malzahar ultimate, they can get picks pretty easily. Both picking aggressive early game junglers. Jarvan, oh, he stopped to do the Krugs. That's interesting. Typically, you ignore Krugs first clear. Let's watch bot lane. Both bot lanes win conditions in their lane is for the support to get a pick on the enemy ADC or support. Morg needs to land a binding like that. Blitz needs to land a hook. And whoever can land it first pretty much can look to get kills and snowball it. J4 clearing his second buff. Hecarim a little bit behind on clear. Looking to gank mid, can't quite pull it off. J4 looking to gank top, let's see what happens. Irelia runs down the Malphite. And looks like Jarvan probably won't be able to pick up the kill here on Irelia. Will he? Oh, he gets it. Nice. 1-for-1 trade. Hecarim backs off because of the TP. He knows he can't fight it. Malphite TP's back to lane, and Irelia might do the same to pick up the wave. Let's just rewind real quick to see what happened top lane. I'm not really sure how Malphite died there, especially if he knew that Jarvan was coming in. She gets 1 passive, 2 passive. He gets stunned, yeah, and she stacks up the passive real quickly. Malphite just wasn't respecting Irelia's all-in right there. Luckily, J4 was able to save it. Let's fast forward a bit. And then the TP comes down. To make it fun, we'll put it on directed camera. Make it more LCS look. Look-alike. Malzahar is actually getting pretty low in the mid lane. Syndra can bully him out of lane right here. It's looking pretty good for mid. Syndra looks to go get vision, I'm assuming. She recalls without pushing the wave. Interesting. J4 looking to get another gank top lane. Looks like he might set up a lane gank for when the waves collide again. Yep. Putting himself in a pretty good spot. And then the wave's going to slowly push back on Malphite as long as he doesn't push it in. And that'll give Jarvan the opportunity to hopefully kill Irelia. Malphite trying to bait her in. Pretty good bait. J4's here to stop him. Misses the flag. And it looks like Irelia is going to get out, unfortunately. Kind of a failed gank. He needed that dash to hit, but it's whatever. Oh, he's going to commit to a second one, it looks like. Let's see how this goes. Irelia stuns again. J4 tries a second time, misses it. Malphite has to flash. Irelia gets the kill. And she can kill Jarvan if she commits to it. Irelia wins this. Kills him with EW. That was really well played on Irelia's part. Okay, Blitz gets the hook. They might kill Sivir here. If Ez can E in, yep. Ignite's dropping. Ezreal doesn't quite get any dice to turret. Oof. Went a bit too aggressive. Right now, red team is not doing too great. Hecarim comes down, help push out the wave before they recall. So far, no team has been pressuring the early drag yet for the 5-minute. Malphite might be able to pick up a kill here in the top lane. Let's see what happens. Irelia, though, has 2 levels on him, and she's probably going to get a pretty good back right here. Not looking too great. Ezreal got his tier, though, this back, so he can start stacking it for his mana immune. Sivir gets a full BF sword, so blue side right now is looking really good. Syndra out farming Malzahar at the moment, so Syndra does have the lead in the mid lane. Hopefully it will be enough, though, for Syndra to try to snowball it. Hecarim right now is out jungling Jarvan by quite a bit. Jarvan has gotten 2 unsuccessful ganks and is behind in farm. And then bot lane, farm-wise, it's pretty much even. And blue side is up a kill. Looks like game's gonna slow down a bit here. Both teams just trying. It looks like I'm sure red's gonna try to just farm it out for a bit. In terms of scaling, let me see. Ooh, it's kind of close. They're both equally good in the late game. No team really hard outscales the other. Ezreal does fall off a bit, and Sivir does hold on a bit stronger. But with Blitzcrank's pick potential, it can be huge in the later stages of the game. Same thing with Malphite and Jarvan. They have a lot of engage. So if they can pull it off in the late game, they should be able to win team fights. See what happens down here. It's in this lane, it's just the battle of the supports of who can get the engage first on the other one. Jarvan going for Scuttle. Morgana and Sivir rotate. So is Hecarim. Looks like Jarvan's going to get cut out right here. At least he got the Scuttle, but it's not worth getting the kill. Or getting killed by it. Morglan's a really good binding. Sivir getting some damage off. Right now, I'd say the biggest difference is top and jungle in the teams. Hecarim has been doing some pretty good work right there. Jarvan has had some unlucky ganks. And Irelia is stomping top pretty hard. Yeah, she got Sheen Tiamat first back. That's huge against Malphite. And she's almost double his farm. Mid, still pretty even matchup. Both kind of just sitting back and farming. No one's really pulling the trigger. And then bot lane, it's just neither bot lane can really confirm a kill on the other. Oh, this might be it. Gets the Morgana flash. J4 jumps in, gets the ignite, and gets the kill. Really good pick from red team right there. That was a really good blitz hook. Hecarim taking advantage of this and counter jungling since he knows J4 spot side. And then red team goes in for dragon right here, which is a pretty good job. Hecarim will probably also take Krugs right here. Or he might just gank top. He's going to take Krugs first. Sivir rotates. Oh wait, is red backing off? Red should just commit to this dragon. As well getting some damage off. There we go. They got Dragon, good hook. J4, good knock up. J4 gets the kill, dies for it. Ez gets some pretty good damage off. Syndra rotates, tried to shove him off. Good stun. Syndra ults. Not quite enough. And then the Syndra electrocute auto takes it. Really well played by Syndra there. This game is actually starting to look pretty good now. A little bit more even. Looks like Red's starting to get it together now. Back up to top lane. Irelia Malphite. Irelia is still miles ahead of Malphite. Surprisingly though, she's not freezing the wave, which is not making the most of her lead. She could completely remove Malphite out of the game by freezing it outside of her turret, and then forcing Malphite to overextend, which frees up Hecarim to gank. Both junglers looking to gank top, and they have an extra Syndra on red side. Let's see what happens. Irelia steps up, Malphite ults in, J4 jumps in. They get the kill on Irelia. Syndra's here to stop the Hecarim. And it looks like it's going to be 2-0. Sweet. Really well played by red team right there. It was a really smart idea to bring the Syndra up. Unfortunately, Malzahar is going to get a turret plating right here. And Blitz looks to actually contest him. Gets rid of the shield. And unfortunately, the minions block the hook, so he can't punish him. And then they should have pushed out that top lane before roaming back down to mid. Bot lane, red side is getting pushed in, blue side is getting plates. Blue side is pretty far ahead in bot side. They're ahead in gold. Blitz looks to make a move, can't do it because of Black Shield and also Sivir. Really strong counter pick on blue side here. I wasn't able to see champ select, but I'm assuming red picked first because this is such a anti-blitz comp right here. Sivir and Morgana can both just completely stop the blitz crank hooks. J4 looking to take a rift, it looks like. Pink word, so he knows it's not worded. Syndra comes in to help. Irelia might check. I think she's just clearing. Yeah. Clears the ward. It looks like red's probably going to get Rift Herald right here, which is really huge for them. They could really use this. This starting to turn the tides quite a bit, actually. Blue was up, I think, almost 2k gold before, and now it's looking only 600. So a really good comeback on red side by getting picks. Malphite looking to shove her off a little bit. Red gets Rift Herald, which is pretty big for them. Hecarim gonna looks like he might counter jungle again. And then J4 looking to gank top. He gets Spot Scuttle and is gonna probably steal his blue. Yeah. Well done on Hecarim. He's been counter jungling pretty hard. CS wise, he's almost double. J4 trying to gank mid, can't quite find the knockup, and Malzahar gets out. Hecarim rotating mid from blue buff. Looks like he won't be able to get anything here. Bot lane still looking the same as what it was, still about even on farm. Sivir still a kill up, Morgana still a kill up. Morgana looks to roam mid right here. And they pick off Jarvan. 2 for 1 though, so that's definitely worth in overall for red team. 1 for 1 there of J4, and then they were able to get the kill top lane on Irelia. Blitz gets a good hook right here, and looks like it's going to lead into a kill, which it does. Hecarim comes to stop him. It looks like Ezreal and Blitz might get picked off here. Or, let's see it. Good side stuff. Hecarim going to dive. Will probably get the kill, yep. And then Blitz is running off. Okay, so 1 for 1 trade in the bot lane. Good reaction from Hecarim to come in. That was really well played. Syndra looking to take some turret plating while Malzahar recalled. Or actually, it looked like, that's right, they killed him. So good punish on Syndra, got 2 turret plates. That's pretty big. It's a kill's worth of gold. And then some. So both teams playing pretty safe, looking for picks. Neither team has decided to group yet, both still trying to get the first turret. And now with second dragon coming up, hopefully we'll find something exciting. J4 looking to get a gank mid here. Might be able to pick off the Malzahar, although his shield can be troublesome. J4 has to land the flag on top of Malzahar to get rid of it, and then land his Q. Or actually, he can, I think just the Q, when it goes through him, will get rid of the shield, and then the knockup can connect. They send Rift mid, which I think was a bit too early. They won't get too much off of it. Kind of a waste, unfortunate. Yeah, that was not the best time to use Rift, but I think it was going to expire. Huge pick right here, looks like, for blue, if they can get it. J4 flashes out. Unfortunately, will still get picked off. And looks like now blue can start contesting this dragon, which with the way that they're playing with Wind Drake, they can rotate much faster. Blitz gets a hook, which looks like it's going to get him killed. So unfortunately, Blitz was out of position and got punished by blue team. Well played by blue. Blue's playing really well right now. Both teams are playing pretty well on picks. Malphite, though, gets the top turret. That is huge for them, getting that first tower gold. Blue gets Cloud Drake, which will help a lot with them getting picks and rotating. And also with Hecarim specifically, it's going to be really strong. They rotate to mid to try to get the turret, which I think they will. Syndra hitting them back, doing massive damage. Gets a good pick on Hecarim. The knockup on Irelia, huge kill right there. Ult seemed a bit unnecessary, but good kills. Unfortunately, though, they couldn't defend the turret. And now it's only a 500 gold difference. This is a really close game now. And blue, or Botside, gets turret, which is huge. Malphite comes in, gets the kill on Malzahar. Now red can look to take mid turret. Really good group in the mid lane, able to pressure it, trade turrets for it. Morgana roaming up. She really can't do much here. She can maybe go for a snare, but that's about it. Yep, snares and backs off. Ooh, Blitz almost gets the hook on her. They get 2 turrets mid. That's pretty big. It's actually now in red team's favor. Really good comeback coming from red side. Despite the slow start, they played smart and got some picks and is now getting pretty good lead. Drop some wards in the mid lane. Malphite looking to go back up to top. J4 not going to clear the red buff. They're going to defend mid. Oh, Edge trying to get some bot lane damage. Notices that they're all missing mid. Has to retreat. Not really any big objectives for any team to contest at the moment. So it's going to be a rather slow game until one team starts grouping or until there's a neutral objective for them to contest. Right now, though, mid should just try to extend their lead as much as they can now that they're actually ahead. Looks like a skirmish might happen up here in the top lane. Right now, blue team is grouped up, but they're not really getting much from it. Mostly just mid waves, which is shared XP and shared gold, so not a whole bunch. Syndra trying to pick up some CS in the bot lane. Yeah, red's now a whole 1,000 gold ahead right now, or just about. Actually, wait, no, I'm completely off. Jesus, only a 300 gold difference. Blue side gets top scuttle. Baron spawning here in about a minute and a half. Teams might look to contest for Baron control. J4, Blitz misses the hook. Malzahar gets a good ultimate. J4 ults in, Hecarim ults in. They trade 2 for 1. Blue won that fight. That's pretty good. Syndra split pushing, which I'm not sure is quite the move here, considering how strong Syndra is and how good her AoE stuns can be in team fights. She's also really far ahead. So she should be, I would say, should rather be in these fights, you know, trying to help her team get more of a lead, since she's really essential at the moment in these fights. Malphite ult can't quite find the kill. Irelia pushes mid, gets some good turret damage. Syndra looks to rotate to try to defend it. Looks like Irelia's going to get out. Yep, Irelia's out. And almost gets a full turret for that, wow. Top still being pressured by blue side, about to fall. Malphite recalls because he's low. Rest of the team rotates to try to defend. And then blue team calls off the push and recalls to spend their gold. And now blue actually is ahead in gold. Baron now spawns. Dragon will be up soon. Let me turn on the timers. It's going to be another Cloud Drake, which can be really beneficial for blue team if they can get double Cloud Drake. That will be huge for them. Spawns in 30 seconds. Let's see how they plan on getting it. Blue starting to group up around Baron, get vision control. Looks like they're trying to get a little bit of a pick or a fight in jungle. J4 and Syndra actually go up the top lane. Looks like they might get the pick on Mal's, which they do. And they get Malzahar's flash. Irelia picks off Blitzcrank, unfortunately. A bit split here on team decisions. Half the team went up top to get the pick. Half the team went to mid to fight in jungle. Although Syndra is huge right now. Syndra does massive damage. Malphite TPing in for the fight. Malphite might look to ult in here. Let's see what happens. How well the team can follow up. Black shield's gone. Silver spell shield gone. I think red team should pull the trigger here. Yep. J4 jumps in. Huge ultimate from Ezreal J4. And Syndra picks off another one. And Malphite gets the pick on Hackerum. Huge play by them. They can look to contest to try to get a Baron here. Really early Baron. Syndra is just doing huge damage right now. Yeah, has full Luden's about to get a Zanya's. And got the QSS for Malzahar. Smart buy. So huge play here from red team. That was a really good team fight. They're playing to their strengths, which is team fighting. And yeah, worked out pretty well. And because blue got ace, they can't even try to trade Dragon for it. They're just going to have to give it up. They take Baron. They recall. And then Malzahar might start it. Malzahar needs to get this Dragon before red team can go and contest. But it looks like blue will actually be able to trade Dragons here. Dragon for Baron. Which is better than nothing. And having double Cloud can help them with rotations. Because at this point, it looks like blue team should probably go for a split push with Irelia. Since they have double Cloud and because red team is running team fight. I don't think blue will ever be able to 5v5 red this game. With J4 and Malphite and Syndra, it's just too strong. So blue here should be looking for either getting picks or for looking for a split push. And I would say probably Irelia. Irelia fell a bit behind from where she was, but she's still pretty far ahead. I would say, except for Syndra, Irelia could probably 1v1 anyone on the red team. And so would probably be a good idea to have her split push, while the other four try to bait a fight or pressure an objective. Also, I'm just noticing, I actually do know two of the players on the blue team. They are old teammates of mine. Red team trying to pressure bot turret right here. Hackerome was counter jungling, looks like topside. Blitz can't quite find the hook. It's going to be really hard for them to try to siege this because of Malzahar wave clear and Irelia wave clear and Sivir wave clear. Blue has a really good anti-siege comp. Oh, Syndra gets caught out, QSS's, gets the Zanya's in time to... Oh, Malphite gets a huge ultimate of J4. Syndra looks like she might be able to pick off Sivir during the fights. Hecarim picks off another kill, and blue destroys the fight. That was such a good engage there by Hecarim. And a really good pick there to force Syndra to use everything she had. Huge fight. Let's rewind that again and watch it in slow-mo and see what exactly just happened. Let's rewind it. Right here. Morg gets a huge snare right here. Hecarim goes in, forces Syndra to use her QSS as well as her Zanya's. And then it was looking good here for red here when Malphite ulted in with J4, and then Ezreal ulted in. Unfortunately, though, Ezreal is not quite in the fight yet, so it is a 5v4. Malzahar gets a good ultimate, and then it was Irelia. Looked like Irelia and Hecarim just doing massive damage inside of that J4 ultimate. And yeah. So it looks like actually Blue might start to be able to contest team fights now if they keep playing like that. Huge snare from Morg, good follow from Heck, and then good damage from Irelia and Hecarim. And then Malzahar also got a pretty good ultimate during that fight. And then Irelia falls to Ezreal, which isn't that big. That's fine. It looks like they're going to go and try to pick off Ez as well. Oh, ooh, close. So now, hopefully, let's see what Blue can do with this ace. Hopefully they can push out a lane or get a turret at the very least. But it looks like all 3 waves were pushed in on them, so it looks like they won't be able to get much off that rather than kill gold. So now the gold is completely even, and it's going to be a really close game here. Let's see how red responds to that drawback. Yeah, Irelia and Hecarim both onto their 3rd item. They are pretty big at the moment and can do some pretty good damage. And then Syndra has huge burst as well. Red team looking to push out waves again, maybe try to group up. It's such a close game right now. I'm actually glad. It's a really exciting game too. It's never fun to watch a game where it's completely one-sided. And both teams running somewhat similar comps, red being a little bit more on the team fight side, blue being a little bit more on the pick side, while both still being good at team fighting and getting picks. Red looks to push mid. Malphite, not having TP and splitting bot side. If blue team sees him bot lane right now, they can look to engage right here, knowing that they have a numbers advantage. Huge snare coming out from Morg. Hecarim goes into ult the backline, can't quite find anyone. Ezreal gets a good ultimate, gets Syndra Zanya's, and they get 2 picks right there. Really good execution again by blue team. Blue team, I'm assuming, saw Malphite was bot lane and knew that they could take that fight. It is now completed 20-20, and blue is looks like they're starting to take control of the game here. Malphite, overextending by himself, might get picked off right here. Luckily, they have no vision in the bush, so he's not punished just yet, but let's see if he can do something here. Malphite might look to ult in right here. And if J4 ults in, unfortunately, they do it after the turret falls, so they don't have the extra turret damage to help them. J4 jumps Sivir, they get 2 kills. But it looks like Malzahar might be able to get a pick off here. Pick off of one of them. Malphite drops. Irelia almost getting J4. Blitz being able to execute Irelia. J4 suicides. And it looks like Blitz might get caught off or picked off right here. Really well-timed fight on blue team again. Red side couldn't get what they wanted fast enough and the tower fell before. Get inhib though, which is huge. Blue definitely coming out on top after that fight. Syndra looking to try to get a pick but can't quite find it. And now Hecarim is free to take Dragon. Although it doesn't spawn though for... Oh no, yeah, it spawns in 5 seconds. Hecarim though going to recall instead with the threat of Syndra. They don't have enough vision to push for it just yet. Ezreal ults Dragon in case they're on it. Sees that no one's on it. Blue looking like it might look for a Baron play right here. Which they should. They have a huge lead after that. With mid inhib being down with the constant pressure, it's going to be harder for red team to fully commit to a Baron play for the fear of minions pushing in mid. J4 looks to take Dragon maybe. It looks like it's going to be a trade on Baron for Dragon. So, I think that was Malzahar got vision for them on Dragon. Blue team sees that they're on Dragon and then tries to get the Baron in return. Really smart play from them. Really good vision from Malzahar, I'm pretty sure it was. It's the one that put down that ward. And it looks like blue. Oh, Irelia almost gets the pick. Blue gets Baron. Irelia gets picked off. Hecarim ults into the backline. Is able to find a kill on Syndra. Morgan, a decent ultimate, gets a pick off of Blitz. J4 goes in, but it's too late. The fight's already lost. Blue team looks like it's going to win this fight. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Hecarim comes in, picks off J4 a second time after GA. Blue team has Baron, looks to ace, and can now push in and probably end the game. This looks like this might be GG right here. And yeah, well played on blue. Really good Baron timing with the huge vision from Malzahar, being able to see that the enemy was on Dragon and knew that they could take Baron and can probably close out the game right here. Well played on both teams. Blue played around vision a lot better, and red team had too many times where they had an essential unit split pushing, which was necessary for them to win the team fight. So yeah, that's the end of game 1, and looks like we're off to game 2.